y'all been? It's Unique and I'm back with another video. So today I'm coming to bring y'all the when was the last time challenge. I've been seeing this around on YouTube and people asking questions in their Instagram stories. So if y'all are not following me on Instagram, then definitely come over and connect. It's Uneak Tershai, the same as my YouTube channel. I put a lot of polls and questionnaires over there. So if you guys are looking to get more involved with the content that I'm posting on my channel here, then definitely come on over and connect with me on my Instagram. I'd love to see y'all. So if y'all are interested in hearing when was the last time I got into these things, then definitely stay tuned. Let's get into it. When was the last time you treated yourself? Going to get a massage on Friday. I need to be getting massages on a weekly basis. If I'm trying to be in my luxurious, abundant energy, massages are definitely something that I want to incorporate into my routine. I can't lie, like massages are so essential for me and I just gotta have them. So the last time I treated myself was to a massage. When was the last time you lied? Oh my gosh. The last time that I lied would probably be me having a difficulty establishing boundaries with my close loved ones. I still have slight tendencies of being a people pleaser as well as a little bit of attachment issues. So within me, I feel so torn when it comes to being available to my loved ones and helping them when they need me and just being easily accessible to people. And I really know that deep within me I don't have space to be able to do so, but I don't know how to speak out loud that no, I can't help you right now. Like no, it's so hard for me and I honestly feel horrible about it. So I know that's not technically a lie, quote unquote, how we generally frame lies, but I feel like if you're not telling the whole story or if you're not coming out and being honest about what it is that you're thinking and feeling within you, I feel as if those are still considered lies. I tend to stretch myself thin just to be there, despite the fact that I know that I don't have space to really do so. So yeah, that would be the last time that I lied that I can think of. When was the last time you got into a fight? I've never been in a physical fight, but I've had people to put their hands on me. I've never been a fighter, but I definitely want to find a therapeutic way in which I can fight because I know it's definitely needed for me and I just gotta stop holding all this stuff in, okay? When was the last time you wanted revenge? Oh my gosh, I would say the last time I wanted revenge was probably around this time last year. I had some things that happened in my life that was a little complex and it really threw me for a whammy, and I was so angry and upset towards a certain individual for how they went about choosing to operate in their own life. I honestly took it really personally and I felt like I wanted to get back at them for what it was that they chose to do for their own life, because I really felt as if it directly affected me in some way and I was really mad about it and I had so much anger and just disdain towards this person. So that was definitely the last time that I wanted to get some type of revenge. When was the last time you were attracted to another YouTuber? Ooh, juicy. Let me see who I can find. A few YouTubers that I would consider myself quote unquote attracted to would definitely be a YouTuber by the name of Jazz, another one by the name of Cherokee Quest. I also find a YouTuber named Prince very attractive. Oh my gosh, like I just like how cool she is. And who else? There was one more. Oh, and also The Real AC. So those would be the YouTubers that I feel like are attractive and like they would have been the last YouTubers that I've seen that I was attracted to. They actually all fit a certain type, which is so funny. Like putting all of their pictures together, I'm just looking like, yeah, I have a type. Jazz, Prince, Cherokee Quest, and The Real AC. When was the last time you wanted to curse somebody out? Okay, maybe just a few days ago. There's this one individual, you guys, and I don't know why I let them get under my skin. And whenever we talk, we cannot talk without like having this slight animosity towards each other. It's just like the energy be off and I just don't be liking what they be putting down when they be trying to communicate with me. And I always feel like I have to bring the low vibrational Taurus out whenever I communicate with them. We've literally went through a process of quote unquote letting each other go and letting each other be and moving forward with like not being a part of each other's lives. But for some reason, they always try to bring themselves back up into my surface. I would say they were the last person that I wanted to curse out, but I didn't. I just kept it cool. I was like, okay, thanks for letting me know, and I left it at that. They always say that it's me, and I'd be like, okay, I can take responsibility for sometimes when I probably say things that smart mouth is, to be honest, but I feel like they play a part in it as well, and they just get on my nerves, and I always want to just be like, just go off on them because they just get on my nerves. When was the last time you been to church? Okay, I haven't been to church in a minute. It was probably around the holidays when my mom invited me to church, or she might have invited me to her church one more time after that for something, and I have not been back ever since. I just could not get into it, y'all. I can't say a lot of times that I had went to church, the messages wasn't resonating with me anymore, and I just had to come to an acceptance that it's okay, you just grow and you evolve, and a lot of times we move past ideals and ways of being that we once had when we were growing up, or the things that was imposed on us, when we kind of find our own way and we tap into the core of how we are within our own self without the infiltration or other people telling us what it is that we should believe. It's important to grow and follow what's in your heart. Even though I'm not a traditional churchgoer anymore, I do feel like that there is source energy. I do still believe in the spirit. I just don't choose to assemble in a church form, and I wouldn't say that I'm necessarily a religious person, even though my foundational upbringing was Christian Baptist. That was a really good question. When was the last time you kissed a guy? Ooh, juicy. I have not kissed a guy in over 6 years. Is it 6 years? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, I haven't kissed a guy in about 6 years. So the last time I kissed a guy was back in 2015. And I would say the last guy that I kissed was one of my college boyfriends. This is before I met my first girlfriend and like transitioned over into being in the LGBT community. As many of y'all know, or some of y'all may not know, I identify as a bisexual. So before I started my trajectory with women when I was 21, I was heavily dating guys. It sounds so crazy to say I haven't kissed a guy since 2015, but this has been my journey, and I haven't had a guy that I was feeling in that way in an in-person setting where we were in a position that we would kiss. So yeah, I can't think of a guy that I would have even kissed since 2015 because nobody has really done it for me since. The next question is, when was the last time you cheated? Y'all in my business? Don't do that. So the last time that I cheated was around the springtime of 2017. So yeah, y'all getting tea now, okay? Y'all getting tea now. I guess we're gonna go ahead and get into the nitty-gritty of this. When was the last time? Okay, the spicy stuff, okay? Because that right there, that is nothing that I ever like stated publicly on my YouTube channel. When was the last time you wanted to be single? Ooh, that's a good question. I haven't thought about being single as of lately, but I did go through periods where I wanted to be single just because I felt like the distance was a little trying for me. But honestly, you guys, you just really have to be committed and try your best to stick it out and sort it through. Whenever feelings like that do come up for me, I just try to think of what are my long-term goals as it relates to being in a relationship and being in love. Where is it that I see myself? What what is it that's gonna help contribute to my growth, maturity, and development. And that usually makes it easier for me, being that I am in a long distance relationship, to, you know, stick it out and, you know, just be there to endure through when hard times do come up, as they do in any relationship. You always have to remember your why. Why are you here? And also, why is it that you want to be in union with this person? I find that when I focus on those things, ideas of being single or ideas of wanting to give up, they begin to fade. When was the last time you kissed a girl? The last time I kissed a girl was at the beginning of January, and I haven't had any kisses since. So y'all, I do feel a little deprived, okay, of loving and affection. I'm just gonna put it out there. Let's be honest. When was the last time you spoke to your ex? I haven't spoke to my ex in the past 3 years, to be honest. I don't feel like there's anything that we need to talk about, and I don't really have anything to say. So yeah, we don't talk. When was the last time you thought about having kids? Ooh, good question. So I actually think about having kids a lot here lately. Being a mom is really one of those desires of my heart. Having a family and children is definitely something that I dream about. I've seen my children in dreams and visions. I already know what they look like. They are so gorgeous, they are so beautiful, and I go and pray over my reproductive system, just praying that I'm able to be fertile as well as have safe, healthy pregnancies and healthy children. That's what's really most important to me, and of course being able to do that with the one that I love. But if life happens and I find that I'm in a position as to where I'm unable to have a co-parent to have a family or children with, then having kids is still something that I would go after, even if it's something that I have to do solo, because it's a desire of my heart, and I don't feel like I should have to wait for anybody to make that happen. When I feel like the time is right and I want to have children, prayerfully I'm in a loving relationship with someone who I trust and someone who I feel that can be an amazing co-parent with me, and we can have children together. But if life happens and that's not the situation, then I will definitely have children on my own. When was the last time you had sex in public? Ooh, so long ago. It may have been around 2018, 2019-ish, the last time I had sex in public, but I don't be doing things like that no more, y'all. Really not knocking it or anything, but it was crazy because this was around the time where I was supposed to be letting this person go. I was supposed to be cutting them off, and basically we ended up going out that time just to have a conversation about where it was that I stood with the situationship that we were in, and I was letting them know that I had to let them go. We end up going to a bar. That's a setup. We had drinks. The emotions was hot, so they walked me to my car, and then it was like, stay right here, I'm gonna grab something and I'm gonna be right back. So once they came back to the car, we were in there, we were just talking, and they were just saying how they didn't want to end it here and how they didn't want to let me go and stuff like that. Essentially, they came on to me in the car, and that's how it ended up happening. So yeah, as y'all can probably imagine, I did not let that person go at that time. It took some more time and more attempts way after that before I was finally finished. But we definitely went through this period of, I'm leaving you, no you're not, you're gonna stay, you know you want this, and me not being in my power enough to be able to just walk away. And it took me a long time before I could walk away from that situation, but I'm so happy that I did, because there was so much greater out there for me. A lot of times I would put myself in positions that were compromising because I didn't speak up and because I wasn't in my power. I have really experienced a lot in this life, and I'm so happy of the woman that I'm becoming. I don't regret any of the decisions that I made as it relates to stuff like that. It's taught me a lot, and it's helped me gain much wisdom and knowledge and life experience, so I'm actually grateful. Okay y'all, so that was the when was the last time challenge, and y'all was really in my business. I hope that y'all were able to gain just a little bit more insight about me, who I am, experiences that I have had, and what it is that I've been through. All of those things, all of these happenings make me the woman that I am today, and I'm actually grateful that you guys who have made it to this point in the video was receptive to hearing about my experiences in this way, the spicy ones as well as the not so spicy ones. If y'all enjoyed this video, definitely consider giving it a big thumbs up, as well as consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. And if you do subscribe, then definitely turn on your post notifications. That way you can always be on the up and up as to the next time that I post another video. I have some great content planned for you guys for this upcoming month of February, so definitely make sure that y'all are tapped in and connected so that y'all don't miss a beat on what's going on with me. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all on my next one. Bye, journeys.